Before we get really stuck into this, I have to kind of do a little bit of housework because obviously this isn't Arsenal's best 11 by any stretch of the imagination, missing some key players. Gabriel, Partey as well. Aubameyang, Lacazette falling ill just before that game, just weird. A couple of performances in there from like a new signing as well, Lokonga. It just felt a little bit too much for Balogun up top. Listen, there were problems all over the pitch. I think Ben got savaged, and maybe part of his performance might have been, him getting used to it. I don't think he was really awful. I think he got a bit of that. Pablo Mari wasn't ready for it. There's lots of things that you can tear apart about this Arsenal side. I think that their desire in that game perhaps needs to be number one, because it did not go anywhere near what Brentford were playing with. As soon as Brentford pressed, they were all over the place. Just some problems there. I don't know really what it's down to. I've just listed a few reasons that you could kind of give them a bit of leeway.
There's one big problem, Laura.
Go on.
The manager. He's not good enough. The manager's got to go. I'm sorry. It's a myth how he's still in the job. He's going to be the first manager to get the sack, I promise you, because they are not playing for this manager. You can see it. They are all over the place. They were a disgrace, Arsenal. I watched the game. It was pathetic. They were weak. They were getting bullied. Brentford were all over them. They were hungrier. They were more desire, more determination. The players are looking around. They're looking at the manager to make decisions. He don't know what he's doing. They're trying to play this certain style of football. It ain't working. They're not good enough. The only player... There was two players in that Arsenal team that deserved to wear an Arsenal shirt, and that was Kieran Tierney and Smith Rowe. The rest of them do not deserve to be wearing an Arsenal shirt. They are miles off it. No desire, no leaders. I've never seen an Arsenal team with such lack of leadership qualities. It was embarrassing.
Ali, where does the blame lie? So obviously,
well, the blame lies the coach, the manager. That's where the buck stops, right? I don't know whether the blame lies here, but that's where the buck stops. Make no mistake about it. Because once they go out, it's his team, and that's the team he's picked. I agree with Jamie up to a point. I definitely think that, as I say, that the manager is under unbelievable pressure. But I'm looking at the Arsenal team. Right, and I only saw the highlights, would you, Jamie, because I was at Ibrox on Friday night. I'm looking at the Arsenal team, and I know there's no Aubameyang, no Lacazette. I get that, but you're going to tell me Balogun, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, who I like, Pepe, Xhaka, Lokonga. Are you going to tell me those boys are good enough?
No.
Well, I don't think they are either. To finish in a Champions League place, or even at this stage of European
Champions League, Ali.
I know.
They won't even get in the top half of the table.
I don't disagree with you, but that's my point. So the players in the team are not good enough at that level. Tierney's been a breath of fresh air. We always knew he would be. He's a talented player, as I say. Smith Rowe I really like. They've got Saka. I mean, they've definitely got good players, but good enough to be where Arsenal have been and where they want to be. Miles off it. Miles off it.
Miles.
I agree. There's no defending it really.
Good to see, though,
I just don't know. Jamie, don't you worry.
I remember you giving me all this stick last season.
Your time will come. It's only been one game.
You're sitting there all depleted about our Arsenal team. The state
I don't think I've ever been sitting here with a happy smile on my face being an Arsenal fan. Not for a very long time. I don't know where... listen... all I'm saying, and I really wanted to defend Mikel Arteta last season, but all I'm saying is you're right, Ali. He picks that team, it goes out there. Yeah. But how can you get... How can your attitude not match Brentford's? Brentford, I get it, home game, fans in, all that sort of stuff, new to the Premier League, it's brilliant, it's exciting. But you're Arsenal. Why? You know how to do this. You're a Premier League outfit. You have been forever, pretty much. Like, why is it that you can't go out there and at least look like you want to win a game?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I felt a little bit sorry for Ben White because it looked like he was having a torrid. But, Mari next to him, I don't know how he's not helping it. And then he's got Callum Chambers playing right back. Come on. Kieran Tierney, brilliant. I think he's fantastic.
Yep.
The rest of them, just nowhere near good enough. They're just not good enough. And I don't know. I mean, Edu how he's still in a job, I don't. The recruitment over the last 10 years is absolutely shambolic at Arsenal.
Right,
They're one of the biggest clubs in the world.
To be fair, Eddie's only just come in, and in the signings that Eddie's made, I mean, Partey and Gabriel not in there. Someone's just texted and said, not Arsenal's strongest 11, only Aubameyang and Lacazette missing. No, it's not only Aubameyang and Lacazette. Danny, the Villa fan, just because you lost as well. Block, no, joking. No, but listen, there are players missing there. But I mean, even after the game, I was at that game. I interviewed Mikel Arteta, and he refused to say it was any reason for players being missing. He refused to accept that. He wouldn't do it, Ali.
Would you, Jamie? There's a way to win, right? There's ways to win, and there's ways to get beat, right? And anybody can take a beating. Of course we can. We can all take it. But to watch your team go down without any spirit, without any fight, without any leadership, that's the thing that will be hurting the Arsenal supporters more than anything. As I say, we can all accept our team losing, absolutely, but to capitulate and kind of throw in the towel, that's what a lot of the guys will find unacceptable.
You know what I mean? I watched the game. It was just really desperate at times from Arsenal. You know, like they were trying to shoot from like 35 yards. And it looked like some of them were trying to play rugby. Like I was just thinking, just keep the ball moving, build up, and get it into the right areas before you put across the face of the goal. But they come out and then they just try and take a shot from nowhere, and you're just thinking, this isn't Arsenal. You know, it was just so it was amateur hour.
Yeah. We had 22 shots. So Arsenal had 22 shots against Brentford's 8. And just nothing. No quality on the end of it.
But shooting from anywhere, though. You can have a shot from 40 yards, and we've had 20 shots, but none of them actually are worthy of
meaningful.
Yeah, meaningful. You know, they weren't shooting in the right areas. It was really desperate, and that's what surprised me the most. There was no. Now, everyone goes on about this philosophy that Arteta wants to bring in. There is no philosophy. There is no direction. They're just a really bad team.
Can you have that philosophy and direction when you don't have the players to implement it?
Oh, come on, players. Yeah, they've got the players.
You think they do?
You've got Aubameyang, you've got Lacazette. Right, they didn't play, but you've got Smith-Rowe, you've got Saka, you've got Tierney, you've got Partey, Xhaka, who had a brilliant Euros. You've just spent £50 million on Ben White. You can't tell me they haven't got good enough players. Martinelli's a really good player. They're not playing for the manager. They don't get his ideas. They don't like his training. And that needs to end. He needs to go. It hasn't worked.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.